And this is what the result I got from it. You understand? You can't expect to become young men who value, work, or you value yourself, or you value success, when you have never sat down to say, okay, I am going to work hard for it. So here am I now. So I decided, working hard and everything, because I want to go to the Olympic Games. No, we have persons who will doubt you. There are persons because of your age, because of your circumstances, because of where you're from or anything. They believe that it's not possible, it's impossible. But I've always said, if things are impossible or possible, then everybody would do it. It's possible. When it's impossible, few men attempt it. And I want to be one of those persons that attempt the impossible. And I've always thought of myself as that person, right? And even though at times you train and injuries come, these are obstacles, these are things we have to, life gives us so many things that we have to overcome, no matter what. Not every day will be sunshine. Not every day will be rain either. Not every day will be muddy and wet and dry and different things. Each day brings us different things, and it also means that as young men and as a female, I have to adapt to that. It's how you look at it. You understand? I relish the opportunity to go into a situation where it seemed very impossible at the time. But I want to attempt it. Because that is when you know your true worth. That is when you know who you are and how far, your limits as a person. Because if you're never tested, then you'll never know. You have to be tested. You understand? And I like being tested. I'm one of those persons, I go to training, and one of the young men, they say, boy, them can beat me to 30. Possibilities, they can. But possibility also exists, I can. You understand? I am not giving you the opportunity to tell me that I cannot do something and then I defeat myself by accepting that. For us to become great, we have to do great things. We have to think great. You can't think mediocre. You can't think like you're in first. Right now, you're in a situation where you're called to analyze and to critique. You can't just sit down in a classroom now and say, boy, the dog blue or black. It has to be more than that. It has to be deeper than just that. You have to think deeper, you have to want deeper, you have to want better things. Now, I know a lot of you, I don't know what is it you want to become in the future. I know a lot of you probably want to become a doctor, lawyer, other traditional things. But then there are others who want to maybe become an artist, want to become a footballer, whatever it is. One thing I'm going to tell you, that's very important. It don't matter what you want to become. Whether you want to have a stethoscope or you want to sit down in an office, whatever it is you want to do, sport, music, whatever, you need education. Because it makes a difference. Now, if you look at some of the musicians, everybody sing and them sound good. But how many of them make sense? You understand? A lot of them don't make any sense in what they're saying. So no matter what we do, we need education. You need to be different. And education is what makes us different. Education is what makes us talk different, act different. If you don't know, you just don't know. Now if I go in my community and some of the young men proceed to talk to me and to talk to me, no, I understand that for a lot of them, they don't know any better, because most of them probably never go to school or probably drop out of school or whatever it is. But I want you as young men, as Wolmerian, when I see you or when I hear you and when you step into your newfound position, maybe at college or whatever it is, you have to be different. There's a difference in a lot of things. You can accomplish so much as young men, but you have to be different. Nobody can be the same. If 10 persons send in a resume to get a job, the person who is, everybody more likely will be qualified. But what else are you bringing to the table? You can all have the CXCs and the cape and whatever, but what else are you bringing to the table? You understand? You have to bring something else, something that they want. So therefore, I don't expect anybody to be the same. You cannot be the same. You have to own what you have. And when I say own it, I mean own it with confidence. So if you're one of those jovial persons, you're a footballer, whatever it is that you are, apart from what you do in the classroom, you have to own that together. Because that is what makes you different. You understand? Because we're all here sitting down, doing work. But what else are you offering the world? What else are you doing for your community? What else are you doing for your school? It's not always about just you. It's about the young men who you are inspiring here at Wolmer, because it's a privilege to wear that uniform. Not only wear the uniform, but it's a privilege to be in sixth form, and I'm telling you that. When I was at Wolmer's, I used to kill myself to say, boy, I want to be in the skirt and tie. At Wolmer's, we used to take out our blouse, fold the tunic, and tuck in our shirt, just to think that we're in sixth form. You understand? Because I believe it's a privilege. It's a privilege for you as young men to be here, to be in upper six, because a lot of persons didn't get this opportunity. Right? Success is not, it's not written down on a paper. It's not a book. Yeah, you can read some book about other person's success and what they have achieved. But you have to be different. Your story is very different. Your journey is very different. And you have to own your journey. When you make your mistakes, you have to be able to get up. You have to be able to say, okay, you acknowledge your mistakes, and you are better than that the next time. You always have to think better. No, I don't want to. When I leave track and field, when I finish doing the sport, I want to say, okay, I offered something different to the sport. I didn't just come and run and do what everybody else did. I want to be something different. So I guess my encouragement to you as young men on your way out is to be passionate about what you're doing. Have your purpose lined out. What is it you want to achieve? And own every inch of it. Stay focused. Have fun, but not too much fun, because I tell you, time flies really fast. You might think you have time, but trust me. In the blink of an eye, don't blink now. In the blink of an eye, you will be 25, 26, and hopefully you won't have any regrets about your future. So I just wish for you a successful year ahead, because the year is basically finished. And I hope that in the future I'll probably sit with one of you in your offices or wherever you are. But just continue to work hard, continue to be motivated, and just keep being you.